Yo, come inside and shut the door, y'all. We got some tea on what's actually going on with Real Housewives of Atlanta, contract negotiations, whether or not Porsha Williams is coming back, and also Phaedra Parks, whether she's coming back or whether she has her sights set on something bigger and better. Y'all, what am I talking about? As you know, there has been a $6 million lie circulating everywhere, talking about Bravo's desperate to get Porsha back. Execs are flying down to have conversations. They've offered her $6 million. People are also saying that Candy's going to get fired because Phaedra's coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. And all this nonsense, y'all, we have a very, very, very reputable source coming out on record and saying what's what. And y'all, you are not going to believe this. It's going to make some people mad. It's going to make some people do the happy dance. But I'll tell you what, it resolves a lot of things that people were thinking. All right. Are y'all ready to get into this? Let's go. First of all, before we do, don't forget my Real Housewives of Atlanta recap is up. Go ahead and hit that up. I am working on something big about what's going on with Kimmy Cakes and whether she just made a come up or whether it's all smoke and mirrors. And don't forget, we got a members only live. Coming up. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications. I think it's going to be this Friday. No? Yes? I think it's going to be this Friday. Ooh! Anyway, let's get into this mess. I just had an idea. All right, so now, here's what we know. First of all, let's look at this report because this report is deep and I love it for us. I love it when we actually get some clarity. Don't you? Okay, so let me just get straight to the cut. The new report is saying that all of the ladies have been made offers to come back. Remember how one of the things I was annoyed about was the fact that it seems like Bravo was always getting people, then dumping them. And you're just like, wait, I don't even know who these people are. Like, can we just have a moment of silence to even get used to people? Well, it looks like Bravo heard everybody. And baby, everybody's coming back. But here's the thing. It's unknown as to whether everybody wants to come back. Anthony Dominic is saying that it's Real Housewives of Atlanta time. I'm told all the ladies from this season were given offers to return. That doesn't mean they all will. Producers are looking to add 2 to 3 new girls as well. Now, listen. The offers to return, that's about, okay, fine, you were offered a contract to return, but that doesn't mean the money is sitting quite right. You see what I'm saying? Drew could have been given an offer to return, but maybe she didn't get the raise she wanted. Sonya, it might not be worth her time-wise, money-wise. Candy and Kenya, who are the OGs, especially Candy, I think their contracts are negotiated pretty well, but you never know. You never know. You know what it is? When the money's not there, everybody's starting to act funny. But get this, it's not over because you're like, what has this got to do with Porsha and Phaedra? I'm about to let y'all know. Producers are looking at 2 to 3 new girls as well, but are not sure about full time as they have to see how they test when filming these ladies. So they want some backup plans. Remember how I said Real Housewives, they want to literally lowball everybody on salary because the ratings haven't been there to justify these big salaries as far as Bravo and what they want their net profit to be. So they want 2 to 3 new girls. I know what you're saying. Well, Tisa, don't that mean Porsha's going to be a new girl? Guess what? Anthony also said there have been discussions about bringing Porsha back, but nothing has been offered to her yet. So get this. There have been like we said all along, TisaTells, and I don't know who started that ridiculous rumor. Again, I mean, it was a funny rumor, so thank you. And it gave us content, but there was no truth to it. There have been discussions within the network, NBC Universal, Bravo, upbringing. However, they have not had any discussions with Porsha Williams. So we can already see that lie about them flying down in emergency meetings and begging her back was all whatever. You guys, go watch my old videos about Porsha's prenup problems. I just posted that the other day. That's explaining why that $6 million lie came from. Allegedly, the streets are saying that her fiance does not want her own Real Housewives Atlanta because he does not want the interest and the heat that her bringing on Real Housewives of Atlanta is going to bring to them. Again, a lot of people, including myself, actually wonder, what do you do? Where does your money come from? Because nothing you're talking about actually makes sense, and including him posting fake bios for where his wealth comes from and paying somebody $106 to post a bio on a 23 bootleg sites. Don't believe anything you read on the internet, because he probably paid to have that posted himself. But let me actually get back to the point. A lot of people said, what are you talking about? He was fine with being on Porsha's Family Matters. Yeah, because Porsha led him and a lot of people in her family to believe that she had control, that she could control the image, that nothing bad was going to come out about it. However, in Real Housewives of Atlanta, the way those goes are, how many enemies Porsha has made. Forget about Kenya. Marlo got a bullseye on Porsha right now, after Porsha tried to play her and literally say she was afraid to have her on stage, trying to mess up Marlo's bag, right? So Porsha, people are saying, made up that rumor about the $6 million because she's also trying to negotiate her prenup with her husband, and she's trying to increase her value, kind of like what she did with Cordell. But back to this, we all know that was all BS. They were not planning to fly down. They did not fly. They're not even desperate to have her. What's more, we can confirm from Anthony that no money has been offered to her yet. So that rumor that Bravo was willing to pay her $5-6 million, that was all a lie. Now, who started the rumor? I think Porsha did, right? But who knows? The point is, the rumors are not true. Now, get this. Bravo knows many fans want Phaedra back, but she stated she doesn't want to come back to RHOA and is making a play for Dubai. That's super interesting too, right? That's super interesting too. So between Porsha and Phaedra, if they had to bring someone back, they're pointing more toward Phaedra. And I agree too. Phaedra is better TV than Porsha. Phaedra can carry scenes. Phaedra has iconic one-liner. We talk about NeNe. Phaedra has iconic one-liners too, right? Porsha was just a girl that twerked with Phaedra and was like the, Pinky in the brain, and Phaedra was the brain, and Porsha was Pinky. But Phaedra could actually hold her own. Her storylines were interesting. Her lies were interesting. Her audacity was interesting. People were saying they were going to come back. However, get this, Kandi made it evident she was not coming back as long as Phaedra ever came. She said, I'm not messing up Phaedra's bag, but baby, we not getting a bag together. Okay. Now, that's going on. There were rumors that Kandi was going to be fired to make room for Phaedra. I think people underestimate how much Kandi has a loyal fan base. And I'm telling you right now, these network execs know Kandi has a loyal fan base, a huge fan base. That fan base shows up. They support. They watch. I don't think they'd be willing to throw that away for Phaedra. However, Phaedra took the offer off the table and she said, I don't want to come back, right? Now, here's my opinion. I think Phaedra's a bit delusional if she thinks she has any chance on getting on Real Housewives of Dubai, especially after that one cameo she did. That cameo she did, even though it got a lot of eyes on, it was a bit of a boring flop. Now, get this. Phaedra has been filming her own Instagram in Dubai. She's been doing a lot of stuff. I would like to see Phaedra on Dubai as kind of like an elder to Chanel Ayan and also to Lisa. I think they could get Caroline Stanbury and all those girls together. But Phaedra's also good at being that neutral, shady prop thing. Maybe Phaedra's appearance on Real Housewives of Dubai was a flop because they didn't really give her much to go to. But if they did bring her on, we could know more about her personality. I will say the one thing we know, Phaedra is saying she doesn't want to come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. I do think that's because, because she doesn't want to turn it into a war between whether choose me or Kandi. And I honestly think between choosing her and Kandi, the network 100% is going to choose Kandi. Now, last but not least, I know a lot of you guys might be like, Tisa, how do we know any of this to be verified proof? We just have a random person on Twitter actually tweeting this. But the thing is, guys, this guy isn't a random person. This is Anthony Dominic. He used to work for TMZ, right? However, if you go over to his Instagram, he is deep in the housewife universe. He has literally said things, sent things. He's broken exclusive. His contacts seem to be legit. And you guys, Anthony's really well connected. I believe what he's saying. It's pretty fair. It's pretty unbiased. But the one thing that he did expose is that was all cap about Porsha having $6 million. Phaedra does not look like she's going to be returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta. That means Kandi probably is not leaving unless her contract don't look right. And yeah, the whole cast is coming back. Now we add Porsha in there. The most she can hope to be is one, a friend of the housewife, because if the whole cast comes back, they don't want any extra housewives. They want 2 or 3 friends. Maybe Porsha might have a cameo. Is a cameo worth maybe having a pop-up with a sit-down with Fallon? Maybe Kenya reading her for life. Maybe Simon's make-believe businesses where he actually does get those few pennies he has getting exposed. I don't know. Porsha knows where her bread and butter is. She is already fading into obscurity. I know we Housewives fans are like, Porsha, and we know who she is, but you have to realize with most housewives, once they're off of TV for a year or two, they do fade to obscurity. Ask Nene Leakes. And unlike Nene, who actually had acting talent, Porsha is not getting any acting jobs. I know she posted up something with John Legend talking about actress, but where's the project? Porsha is not getting any acting jobs. She's not even getting any commercials. Her crossover appeal after that fight with Porsha Family Battles seems to be restricted. Now, that said, her value might go up once people forget that she's Nuck If You Buck Peach Juice Williams, right? But for right now, her learning capability has been severely limited, and the most she can do is get sponsorships for one direct TV ad, that's it, and another one selling sex toys on her Instagram. But otherwise than that, she doesn't seem to be in high demand. Porsha actually needs to be on TV to make money. She needs to be on TV. Let's see if Bravo throws her a bone. Again, right now, according to Anthony, and if you guys go to his Twitter thread and even Instagram, he's broken a lot of things. Porsha does not seem to be right now invited back. Might change. And we'll see how many of those ladies actually take their contracts or if anybody walks away. If somebody does walk away, a peach spot will be open. But as of right now, that's what's going on with Porsha and Phaedra. Anyway, my little TisaTells, that was your Real Housewives of Atlanta update. Don't forget, I will be reviewing the reunion, and I will talk to you later. Bye.